Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that, let's be honest, most of us dread, the cover letter. Is it this totally pointless chore we have to do, or is it actually a secret weapon in your job hunt? Let's figure it out.
All right, let's just jump right into the biggest question, the one that's on everybody's mind. This actually comes straight from a Reddit thread. How do you optimize a cover letter for ATS? You know, those applicant tracking systems, the robots that scan our resumes? With those things in the mix, is sitting down to write a cover letter just a complete waste of time?
And you can see the skepticism is, well, it's very real. If you look online, people are just frustrated. You've got some saying, hey, the cover letters don't even go through the ATS. Only resumes do. Others are convinced that recruiters just don't even look at them. The overall feeling? It's just a huge waste of effort.
But then you have the experts, right? Like Jody Glickman from the Harvard Business Review, who would tell you, absolutely not. She puts it pretty bluntly. Not sending a cover letter is a sign of laziness. For people like her, it's not some optional chore. It's a critical opportunity that you just can't afford to miss. It's like a fundamental part of the deal.
Okay, so that really begs the question, right? In today's world, what is the real point of a cover letter? Why are all the experts telling us it's still so important? Well, think of it like this. It's your chance to go way beyond the dry bullet points on your resume. The cover letter is where you actually get to tell a story. You get to connect the dots of your career and, maybe most importantly, explain why you want this specific role. Here's a good way to think about it. Your resume, that's the cold hard facts. It tells them what you did and when you did it. But the cover letter, that's where the magic happens. It gives the context, it shows your personality, and it explains the why. It's literally the bridge between the structured list of qualifications and the real living, breathing person behind the application. All right, so hopefully you're on board, but hold on. Before you even think about writing a single word, you've got to build a solid foundation. And that means two things: doing your research and getting the format just right. Look, you have to do your homework. You need to understand the company's culture, what challenges they're facing right now, so you can tailor your message. I mean, with LinkedIn and company websites, there is absolutely no excuse for a generic "to whom it may concern" anymore. Go find the hiring manager's name. Try to understand their world a little bit. And when it comes to the format, the rules are super simple. This here is guidance from Queen's University. Just keep it clean, professional, and really easy to read at a quick glance. We're talking a readable font size, standard 1-inch margins, and simple alignment. Nothing fancy. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's actually build the core of your letter. And you know what? We can break this whole thing down into a really simple, memorable 3-part structure. This is where you really start to shine. If you think about it like a simple 3-act play, you've got a strong opening, a value-driven body, and an enthusiastic close. The whole process becomes way less intimidating. You just have to tackle one piece at a time. First up, the opening. Please, do not waste precious space with something like, I am writing to apply for the position of. They already know that. It's so obvious. You need to grab their attention right away. Hit them with your enthusiasm and your core value proposition right from the start. All right, now for the body. And this is so crucial. Make it about them, not just about you. This is where all that research you did earlier comes into play. You have to connect your specific skills and experiences directly to what the company needs. You're not just telling them you're qualified, you're showing them you're the solution to their problems. And finally, the close. You got to end with confidence. Briefly sum up why you're a fantastic fit and make it crystal clear that you're genuinely excited about this role at this company, not just any job. Then, of course, tell them how to reach you and that you're looking forward to the next step. So, you've got the basic structure down. Now, let's talk about a few key techniques that can take your letter from just good to truly unforgettable. This is a big one. Infuse your personality and show. Don't just tell, right? Don't just say you're a creative problem solver. Show them how. And this example here is just brilliant. A candidate included a link to a short video of her fundraising work. I mean, wow. It's one thing to say you can do something, but providing tangible proof like that, that's a total game changer. Okay, let's bring it all home. We're going to wrap up with a quick summary of the do's and don'ts, and maybe most importantly, some real-world proof that doing all this, it actually works. So just keep these simple rules in mind. Have a strong opening, be succinct, and show them you can solve their problems. On the flip side, please, don't try to be funny. It usually doesn't land well. Don't send a generic letter, and don't go overboard with flattery. Keep it professional, mature, and impactful. Now, if you're still thinking, is this really worth it? Let me tell you the story of Heidi. This comes from an HBR article. Her resume, it wasn't perfect at all. It kind of made her look like a job hopper, and she didn't have a college degree. Honestly, on paper, she was probably an easy candidate to just pass over. But Heidi sent a follow-up email that basically acted as her cover letter. And in that letter, she showed that she had done her research. She had this deep understanding of the company's challenges, and she showed this incredible passion for the role. And get this, that one single letter was so powerful that it completely overcame a resume that, frankly, probably would have been tossed aside. And not only was she hired, they actually expanded the role for her because of the potential she showed. Now that is the power of a great cover letter. And really, that's the thought I want to leave you with. Your resume, it shows them what you've done. It's a list of facts. But what story will your cover letter tell them about who you are? It's your one big chance to tell them why you are the person they absolutely need to talk to. It makes your whole application human.